We do it for fun, yeah. We just do it for fun, you dirty ENT.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. With the influx of Diva talent promoted from NXT to the WWE roster, and the revolution, as Stephanie has said, I decided to do a Robert's 10 WWE Divas. Obviously, like I said, these influx and revolution from these NXT Divas onto the WWE roster, and just these three badass teams, I guess the best way to say it, the WWE's got going on here. You got Charlotte and Becky Lynch and Paige teaming up. The Bellas with Alicia Fox, and you got Sasha Banks and Naomi and Tamika Shinoka. It's going to take the WWE's Divas division from just garbage to actually legit matches. So I went through the NXT roster and the WWE roster and did a Robert's 10. I'm going to run down that now. Number 10 on the list is Nikki Bella, the current Divas champion. Yeah, when your champion is number 10, your 10th best wrestler in that division, you know you got talent and you know you need to title off that person. Her winning the title last year at Survivor Series, currently the longest running champion in WWE. Hopefully here soon, if not at SummerSlam, between now and Survivor Series again, they'll get the Divas title off her and get it to a more deserving wrestler. Number 9 on the list, we have Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley. Obviously, Stephanie, growing up in the business, everything that she has done throughout the years, not as a full-time wrestler, more as a part-time wrestler, wrestling here, there, and stuff. You know, wrestled last year at SummerSlam. Hopefully she'll be wrestling next year at WrestleMania 32, because I'm really wanting to see the Ronda Rousey, Stephanie McMahon that they started last year at WrestleMania. Not that legit fight-wise, Ronda Rousey would kill her, but just for WWE terms, in the storyline type thing, it'd be kind of interesting to see a Ronda Rousey in a ring with somebody who's Stephanie does have talent in the ring. She has been women's champion before. So number 8 on the list is Emma. Obviously some things she's been doing in NXT, turning heel and just everything. It's kind of been real intriguing. Haven't got to watch a lot of NXT, but I think she's one of the, down the line we're going to have a lot of divas developing into quality champions and go out and put a good match on. That you don't have these like we've had here recently. When I'm watching a pay-per-view and the Divas match comes on, I was like, all right, it's time to go get a soda, time to go get some, go get some more food or whatever. It's going to get to the point when the Divas match is on, I was like, whoa, okay, we got to watch this. This could be interesting, So, Emma, number 8. Number 7, Bayley, again, one of the girls from NXT. Haven't seen a lot of her, but the little bit that I have seen, I see talent there. I see somebody can go out, put a good match on. Just got to work on building the character development and whatnot. Number 6, we have Alexis Bliss. Again, NXT Diva. Potential, it looks like, she can go out there, she can put the match on, she can do a good match, she's going to develop her character and whatnot. Alright, top 5. Number 5, Natalya. Obviously, Natalya fell off the face of the earth because we haven't seen her for a while. It seems like since Tyson got hurt, she had to go away. But yeah, one of the most talented divas in WWE. The history of, she's the British Bulldogs, Jim the Animal Neidhart's daughter, niece to Bret Hart and Jim British Bulldog and all that. The whole Hart family trained in the Stu Hart dungeon. Has the talent, has the ability, just for whatever reason, her character or something has never totally gotten over with the fans. I think she has, but I don't know why else that, Tripp and Steph and Vince would hold her off and not really push her to the moon like, she has a talent to be. So, number 5, Natalya. Number 4, Becky Lynch. Everything I've seen with her has been gold. She's one of those that just has such raw talent, wrestling ability. It's just been a long time since we've had a crop of divas come in to WWE like these recent NXT for the Revolution. You start with the Becky Lynch's of the world. This amazing athletic ability, go out and put a great match on. Her character's going to get over. Number 3, we have Paige, obviously former Divas champion. Been there for a while now. She was one of the pioneers of the NXT Divas, with all being trained by Sarah Del Rey, formerly known as Sarah Del Rey. Now in NXT, she came from, obviously Sarah Del Rey's background is Ring of Honor and all the indie stuff she done with Shimmer and whatnot. One of the greatest women's wrestlers ever. So she's been training these divas. Starting, I think Paige when Paige got to NXT is when she started doing the training and whatnot. And you can see that in just the way Paige carries herself, able to come in, win a champion, win a title for a while, feud with the Bellas now, kind of on her own, kind of a 3-on-1 thing, and so Steph starts the revolution and starts bringing these divas in. So number 3, I say, is Paige. Number 2, woo! You got it, Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's daughter, the daughter of the Nature Boy, or the Nature Girl, as I'm going to start calling her. Wow, what more can you say? She's taken her family pedigree of, Ric Flair being Ric Flair's daughter and her brother being a former WCW World Champion. She's taken that and kind of built her own little niche with it. She's got the figure 8, not the figure 4, the figure 8, where she does that back bridge, which hits on. I don't know how anybody's ever going to get out of that. Obviously, getting a big win at Battleground in that triple threat match. Former NXT Women's Champion. I believe, I didn't look that up. I'm pretty confident she did win the NXT title, women's title. Just very talented, very over with the crowd already. Obviously, being who her dad is, Ric Flair's daughter, you're going to be over. I know she had a match in NXT versus Natalya. Natalya had Bret Hart in her corner, and Charlotte had Rick in her corner, and the crowd loved it. I would love for them to do something like that. But as talented as she is, she's going to take this Divas division along with these other Divas to parts unknown. I mean, if you look at the best of the best ever in the WWE Women's Division, the Litas of the world, the Medusas of the world, Trish Stratus, Beth Phoenix, Mickie James, just on and on, that era, early 2000 era. Talent-wise, I think the divas of today, at least the newer divas of today, have as much, if not more, talent. They can go out there and put on matches that, the Seth Rollins and Dean O'Brien's and the Kevin Owens and the John Cena's of the world can dream of. You're going to have those guys looking at the diva matches going, okay, guys, we got to go beat that. Ooh. Now it seems like when there's a divas match, the next match on the card is like, we just got to walk in the ring and we're better. With these divas bringing it, you're going to have the Kevin Owens of the world having to step his game up so he doesn't get overshadowed by the divas match, which is unheard of in 2015 wrestling. All right, number 1 on my list, who I think the best WWE diva is currently, the boss, NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. The little bit that I've seen of her in WWE, and then the very little bit I've seen of her in NXT, holy crap. Just some of the matches she's put on the takeover shows, when a diva is going out there, all these divas, the Becky Lynch's of the world, the Charlotte, the Sasha Banks, when they're going out Paige, when they're going out there, and especially in NXT and the takeover shows and putting on 4-star matches, you don't see that very often. You don't have divas go out there and have the best match on the card, or one of the best matches on the card. Typically, the divas is the worst match on the card. But with Sasha Banks and Charlotte and Paige, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Emma, Alexis Bliss, Bayley, all developing and all coming to WWE, the Divas division is the strongest it's ever been, I think. So that will wrap up Robert's 10 WWE Divas. I really loved, all my viewers out there, if I missed somebody, or if there's somebody better than Sasha Banks, thinks she's the best out there, please comment below. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and have a spiffy day for Robert Sports Show, the YouTube leader in sports channels.